You said that you were gonna start prepping on.
Ideal situation. Okay, so now we're in our bedroom. I'll be right back.
All right, so
Wait, I thought this was Twitch, not OnlyFans thing. Like, should we be a little worried here, man?
no, stop, no, bad.
Should definitely be
No.
worried.
Oh no,
Look.
Jacob's gonna come spray me with a water bottle. Why do you hate me?
Are we streaming live by any chance?
We are. The countdown's
Oh.
done, and we are streaming very much live.
Thanks for that heads up. Appreciate it.
Cool, thanks.
You all know we start at 7.
Where's the countdown? You're a crappy producer, man. Just
People
saying.
don't get to see the countdown.
I like the countdown.
Then you kind of get stuck with what we do. Just saying. There will be shenanigans.
That's fine.
Such as Jacob's spray.
What did we open with? Courtney shrieking into the microphone.
Yeah. I've seen worse on streams. I've seen much worse on streams. All right.
Yeah.
So, we took a little bit of a week off last week, which is fine. We actually had a good time talking about what we've been doing in Curse of Strahd, and kind of like character development so far.
Shenanigans.
Some shenanigans.
All shenanigans, let's be honest.
But we back. So I tell you what, I have to figure out something real quick. So Jacob, why don't you give us a
recap for everybody?
Recap.
Okay. Of just what we've done like since like day one, or just what
No,
happened the
Just
last session?
what we did last week.
Okay.
Throw whatever you want in there.
Okay. So we are last session we left off after having arrived at the Sears pool.
Mhm.
Our Goliath friend tried to be a little bit too charismatic and got himself into a little bit of trouble before we met with Madam Eva, who gave each of us a reading from her crystal ball, as well as a Taroka reading. And then we partied. Woo. The part we ended right with Enoch going to get his drink on.
Yeah.
Mulgar going to go do something and meeting a mysterious woman, and Ellen Teal walking up to hear a commotion in the bushes, but not in time to actually see anything.
Unfortunately not.
And that is where we left off.
Okay. Very good, very
Ooh, it's
good,
gonna
very
go to those
good.
nights.
So, with that, I had to change our stream info because it said we were playing Among Us. I forgot to change that.
Yeah, that's not what we're doing. False advertising, Ronnie.
Yeah,
Seriously, man.
We are playing the Among
Hey,
Us.
that's
One of
my
us is
thing.
the imposter.
Dun dun dun. Which
I don't
one
know.
of us is the most sus?
Ronnie. I say it's Ronnie. He's got a knife on him right now. Who else has a weapon on them or within like 5 inches of them?
All of our characters?
That's our character. What is that?
It's a pool stick.
It's the weighted end of a pool cue, but the non-weighted end broke, so I think I'm also within arm's reach of a Nerf gun.
Yeah.
Mulgar.
Yes.
What you've just seen is something that you are somewhat familiar with. You just saw one. So it's up to you at this point. We'll leave it with you. What do you want to do?
So you said it's familiar in the sense that I could tell it was a wild shape.
Make an Arcana or nature check. What?
I got a 7.
On what?
I did a nature check.
It's hard to tell whether it's a wild shape or what. Really taking it back to what you're expecting. This woman you haven't seen really changing this road. About that time,
Okay, and
along with music taking up the background, a little bit of celebration music, celebratory sounding music, amongst the footsteps behind you. A little bit of laughter starts. That's basically all you can see the raven fly away. She's not there.
and Ellen Teal is walking towards me, correct?
If you turn around, you will see her on the wall.
Okay, I think Mogar would probably walk up to Ellen Teal and like grab her
but I have my fox hop down off of my shoulders and start sniffing around the area where she was. A fox's character sheet pulled up. I can add it in like 20 seconds. Yeah, it's they have a +3 perception and keen hearing. So I think
I'll tell you what. Roll 2.
yeah.
Roll for smell,
Mhm.
and then roll for listen.
The smell is 20.
Jesus.
And the hearing is also 20. I dropped a 2.
So obviously you can communicate with your familiar. It's really funny because on D&D Beyond, the fox is solid white. The picture of it,
Yeah.
just like yours, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. As for those of you who have ever seen an Arctic fox in real life at like
Beautiful.
the North Carolina Zoo, when they're in not cold climates, they tend to turn to this gray color. That my fox is not. She's still that almost pure white color.
So your fox, he, she, it,
She.
she sniffs around, and she communicates to you that she smells a muddle.
Okay.
Not quite all human, not quite all muddle.
Okay.
And she hears the flapping of wings with her phone. Almost like it's
Can we follow it?
well, it's up. Like
Yeah.
if your fox would like to follow perception check, this point,
Yes, they do.
They do have dark vision. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
It's cats
Yep.
that don't have dark vision, which is I find
Which is dumb.
yeah. Yeah, he could make another, or she could make another perception check to try to track it, but being how this is you're going into the woods,
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it. I'm still gonna do it at disadvantage
Okay.
because it's up and into the woods. Actually,
13.
a fox wouldn't have disadvantage. So go ahead and roll straight.
Okay. 12.
12.
Yes.
Your fox runs off. Are you going with it, or are you letting it run the 100 feet?
I grab Mulgar kind of by the wrist and take off after the fox.
Mulgar, are you going to let her do that?
I will go because it's dangerous, but I will like try to pull back a little bit. Like, no, we must tell everyone.
It's like,
Well, I want you to
but the raven.
opposing strength checks.
Oh, God. This is not going to go well for me. 7.
5.
You try to pull back, but start with what you thought. She pulls you Fox keeps up. there's no real sound of the raven anywhere.
Mhm.
There is. Well, you can hear other sounds. Fox, all
Actually, I'm gonna let her kind of run back with us. She's gonna kind of just wander, staying within that. Staying within like 15, 20 feet of us. And we'll head back.
Bulgar, you want to head back?
Yeah. He's gonna do it like before he's gonna be like, we must go back. Come on, we gotta tell them.
Okay, no problem. For as quickly as you go in, you didn't realize you had gone that far into the wood. Like I said, it's only 50 to 60 feet. As soon as you both go over here, Strahd goes on either side.
Okay.
Hey, Ronnie, can I roll to see if I see them in camp or that they're gone?
Depends. How much are you drinking?
Yes.
Make a. Yeah, that's what I think. Make a Constitution save.
Crap. Okay. Ooh.
13.
22.
What are we doing? I just got unfrozen.
Oh wow. Okay. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Let me resolve Kenny real quick. Excuse me. I'm trying to use your character names.
Enoch.
And Enoch, you are going shot for shot. And some more. Your resolve is about you. Some of their stuff is a little watered down. And honestly, it's the stuff that Niku. Can I see you, Niku? He's trying to sell you these bottles, but you can tell that it's got a little bit less of a kick than you're used to. You're not freezing on our end. I can see you
She can't hear us.
now. Bye, Courtney.
Courtney, you're not frozen.
You may be
No,
frozen.
you're not.
Now
Not for us.
Make a perception check.
Yeah. 11.
It's crowded.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's not easier than what we realized. But yeah, they could be. You don't really see them right off, but you do see. You do see your other companions. You see Elrin, and you see Kaylin there. So if they're around, then shoot, everybody else must be right?
Fair enough.
All right.
Shots. Let's go.
Ellen Teal's survival was a 13.
What was your survival rate?
Mulgar's was an 8.
And the Fox was a 19.
The fox lady is one. And it looks at you and barks. Yeah, knocks bark. And it kind of like pushes with its nose.
Yeah. Okay.
It's leaving.
And I don't take my hand off of. Once the fog starts rolling in, like I don't let go of Mulgar.
Okay. It's not. It's slowly
Yeah, me too. What do we need to do now?
I'm gonna apologize before we go any further for turning my camera off because I keep freezing and I'm hoping that will stop.
You haven't frozen at all on our end.
Yeah.
Oh, see, on my end, like, I have missed a good chunk of what's going on because it freezes and I can't hear anything or see anything.
Okay.
It's great.
That stinks. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
So, do you need a recap of what just happened?
From what I got, it sounded like after they were trying to come back, the fog came, and then I'm guessing you've had a few too many drinks.
I can't find them in the crowd, but they should be here somewhere.
We'll be right back.
Okay, cool.
Ronnie, can I try something real quick?
Yeah.
Since the fog is rolling in, can I see where the camp is, where we are, or no?
Jacob,
I was hearing her twice.
You're making your way out, so yes, you can hear the music finally. You can see the torchlight. It wasn't that far in. It was just like something around you made you get a little lost and not really get your bearings. It could be, you get the sense that it could be very easy to get lost in these woods.
Okay, then never mind then.
You also hear that distant howl of that wolf grow a little closer. But after a little bit, just a few minutes, it's only, like I said, 50 to 60 feet. Your fox, she leads you out, and then you're back on the edge of the woods where you started. A little ways off from where you began. But you recognize your spot. You can hear the music and the revelry coming from the camp. And you see the campfires and a few torches that are on top of the barrel-shaped caravans and wagons and the tents all around. You see two bonfires going. Two fires going. One is a bonfire that people are standing around laughing and drinking and some dancing, just having a good time. The other one has a large animal on it, probably a wild pig or something of the like, maybe a deer. From here, it looks smaller than a deer, but it is cooking and it smells delicious. You also see Enoch seated at a table, just going to town with 3 Vistani men and 2 Vistani women, and they are just knocking them back and laughing and having a good time. Ellerin, what are you doing right now?
Reading in my journals.
Amongst people, or did you go a little bit away?
They're not private journals, just, I guess, amongst people.
Kaylin, what are you doing?
I had gone to go talk to notes. The sister. I'm blanking on her name. Yes, her.
Is sitting by herself in a chair on a stool, watching with a slight smile, just watching the festival. She sees you approach and she gives you another nod and a smile. It's good to see these people. It's good to see you. What about you? Are you not joining in?
I feel like not tonight. I feel like after all of our adventuring, I need to just relax for tonight. But I wanted to talk to you because I had an encounter with Strahd where he seemed to take a liking to me, and I felt like maybe could relate to that and maybe have some suggestions on what you have done over the years.
She gets a very stern look on her face. She looks away and stares down. She says, I feel encounters or situations are there. There are parts of me that want to tell you, run. And those are the ones screaming relax. There are those that think there are parts of me that tell you to fight.
The first night we were in Barovia, we had been kind of transported here by a fog, and we ended up in combat with some zombies and some wolves, and Strahd showed up and tried charming and getting me to come with him. The only reason I apparently didn't go was because Mulgar had cast Entangle on me to make sure that I was not taken by Strahd himself.
She just breathes a heavy sigh. Consider yourself blessed. Some are not lucky in their encounters with Strahd. They don't have the same outcome that you have. And she touches, just like, she kind of hugs herself and rubs her arm up, rubs on her arm up and down.
She's
Looks-
frozen. She can't hear you.
Oh no. I was wondering why she was like this.
So I'm now unfrozen, but Jacob 1, we need to open the door. I know you can hear me twice, and I'm sorry. But
Maybe just
it's
don't
the-
be so loud.
It's the only way I can actually stop unfreezing, and 2, the cat's about to drive me crazy.
Okay, just talk
Um,
quieter.
Okay, I will do the best. Okay, so over encompassing what
She
just happened.
She told you that not all people are as lucky as you are. She's
Mhm.
starting to look uncomfortable, and she looks at you and says, "I do not wish to talk about me. I'm escaping from you. For some reason, I feel safe. I wish to just escape for a minute."
Well, escape we shall. And I take her hand and we go enjoy the festivities.
She kind of pulls for a second, but then she allows you to she smiles and allows you to.
Cool.
As you walk out, you are actually greeted by a young man. And he looks at you and says, "My name is Grigori. I've not introduced myself to you lovely young ladies such as yourself." And he has 2 glasses, or 2 goblets, 2 cups, and he hands one to each of you, and it is filled with red wine. He says, "Please join us," and he runs and he hands you the cups and buggers off. He doesn't stick around
Do I trust him?
Pardon?
Do I trust him and this drink?
Does he look like a candelabra?
Roll. Shut up. I don't have
Me.
many. I don't have
Ow.
many.
Yes, to be our guest. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
I do the best I
6.
can.
I'm gonna go with I trust him.
Well, no. Go ahead and roll an insight.
I did the 6. I'm gonna go with that,
He
Justin.
is just adorable. And somebody that adorable cannot be not trustworthy.
Okay. Do I see any of the rest of our party near us?
You are approaching the center of the camp, so you do see Enoch. Which
Okay.
Enoch, I need you to roll another Constitution saving throw.
No. All right. 20. Get it out, Ronnie. You got this. Yep. I drink dwarves under the table for fun. These guys are nothing. I'm gonna fail the next couple of rolls because I said that shit. They don't call me Enoch Jackson for nothing up in here. Let's go.
So I feel safe that if I drink this wine that homeboy came and gave us.
I mean, you want to, yeah, you trust him completely. Marina trusts you, so she trusts you too.
Oh gosh, that might be terrifying.
Do
We're
it.
gonna get both of
Do
you
it.
roofied.
Oh my
That's
God.
Enoch,
only concern.
the three
It's
dudes-
blood. Don't drink it.
gentlemen that were with you, the three, the somebody gentlemen that were with you are done. One of them, like, is sloshed and just cackling laughing. One of them throws his cup back. He just goes with it and hits the ring.
I'd start laughing my butt off on that.
And the third one takes that last sip and looks at you and has this real look, weird look on his face. Not weird, but a little stern look. And then he starts getting bringing around again. You can watch him on this one.
Point it that way. You,
And then he just
that way.
forehead on the table, flat out. Pass.
I'm dying laughing.
And the two
Like, my friend, are your brothers okay?
And she looks the one young lady looks at you and she says, that is not my brother. I don't know who that is. And she starts laughing. She's and she goes, no, that's okay. He points to the guy that's cackling. He is what you call static. Really shocks me. Really, he's the one lying back on the ground. Standing there, he usually holds his breath. Rotka. I'm surprised Rotka hasn't vomited everywhere. And
They've done well.
she goes, my name is Anna. And she points to the older. She's not old, but she's older than Anna. She's probably middle-aged, still very lovely. A little bit of graying on the sides of her hair, but it's jet black other than that. Anna is kind of seedy dark blonde. Both of them are a little darker. Just lovely women all around. She looks and says, this is Ursula. This is Mrs. And they look
Well
at
met.
you, and, Ursula just smiles real big and takes the jug and pours another shot for you, and another shot for Anna, another shot for herself, and puts it down and says something in a language you don't know, and shoots it back and smiles really big.
Should we help him up?
And Anna goes, they'll be fine. And Ursula looks at me and says, I don't help them.
Burn. All right. Well, boom.
Alright.
Skull or
Continue
something.
drinking?
Oh, yeah.
Caleb?
As we arrive,
Oh, sorry, Caleb.
Yes.
Have you taken a sip of your wine?
Yeah,
It's delicious. It's the best wine you've ever
cool.
had.
It's blood. Oh, my God. Sorry.
I'm going to take. I am going to drink it slowly. So I'm not going to sit there and like really start partying. I want to make sure that as I continually drink, I still
Oh,
feel
I forgot to
Okay.
mention Ismark is posted up on a tree, watching the entire thing, scowl on his face. And you see, like, you've all seen several people come up to him with jugs and mugs and cups. He just pushes them on. At one point, he pulls his dagger and starts wiping it down, looking at it, pulls it back, rolls his eyes, and just kind of being disdainful. With the exception of Elrin, who's just
Speaking of Elrin, as Mulgar and I get back to the camp,
Yes.
I went to find Elrin and fill him in with what we know.
Elrin's easy enough to find. He's the only one that is sitting at the table reading while everybody else is just having good. Elrin on his own is having his own good time. So this is okay. Everybody else can do what they want. He's not this. He's not the stick up his butt. Elrin, you see Ellentil approaching. Are you sticking with Ellentil?
No, Mogar's probably gonna go get Enoch and Kaylin and then try to find Ismark because he feels like this is like a group meeting that needs to happen.
Okay.
I'm down. Let's go. Sorry, ladies.
Ellentil.
Got to handle some business.
And then Anna and Ursula look at you and say, "Well, I guess we win. Have a good night." And
I
they
happily
just laugh.
concede.
And you see Ursula just take a huge swig out of the jug itself, and they just walk off to join some others that are there.
I didn't know you could do that.
No one said you couldn't. Ellentil,
Just
what are you
go
telling Ellen?
talk.
So, seeing Mulgar split and go fetch Enoch, I'm going to, instead of telling her, I'm just going to kind of go over to him, let him know that we need to have a meeting as a party,
Okay.
and then head over towards Ismark.
Okay.
I am closing the book.
Kaylin, you coming? Come on.
I'm
Bring
coming.
Arena.
So,
I grab Arena.
and you're
walk
telling
on
Ismark,
over.
correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're telling
Um,
everybody.
And you're looking for
Ismark,
in our
a
book.
stick in the
relatively unpopulated area in this camp, or
Well, I kind of figured that Ismark would be kind of like off to himself at a
he
tree.
is? I was going to say
Yeah.
that would be the best place to have this meeting.
Yeah, that's why I was heading for Ismark.
Okay. Ismark looks at you and says, "Are you done? Are you done with your party? Because
One,
my
I
sister
think we
is here out in the
are.
open.
One, I don't appreciate your tone. I haven't been
Appreciate your
partying.
tone.
2, you were right. Strahd has spies in the camp, and I say it just like that.
And then Mogar will chime in and tell Ismark what he saw and heard in the woods, the crazy raven lady.
So he lets you know that that the stranger has told you that you will find friends in a tavern in Valhalla. You'll find help. They also have told you, you all told Ismark that turn into a raven killer. He looks at you and says, "Turn into
Yeah, kind of like me sometimes. I only assume.
I look at him and I say, hey. Well, actually, hasn't Ismark seen Mulgar wild shape?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he has.
Yeah, you turned into a bird.
What?
I forgot.
Yeah, Burr in front of the church or cemetery or whatever it was.
Yes. Okay, so it looks like it says there are druids in these mountains. Some of them can take shape. We've not, to my knowledge, seen the shape of a raven. There are those that are cursed with lycanthropy. She could have been a werewolf.
That. Lycanthropy. Like, that's the right word, right?
Yes.
That's what you said? That's your right now. Okay. What's that?
Werebeasts.
I'm asking him. So.
Oh, he's smart.
Yeah, not you, him.
That's what the curse of being a werewolf, a wereraven, a wereboar is. You're bitten by something, and the curse is passed on you, and you are blessed, cursed, how you look at it. Affliction or ability turn.
Oh. Okay.
So, do you truly think that the creature that is trying to tell us to go to safety is a were-raven?
I start talking to my fox, like, and using the my ability to speak to animals at will.
Okay.
I start and kind of inquiring with her whether she got the vibe of where. Like I don't know how to phrase that better.
Like a
Yeah.
None of you all really have really been in with or been in contact with werewolves, but you've heard of werewolves.
Yeah.
This, to my knowledge, would be your first time hearing of a were-raven.
Yeah.
Or a were-
This is Jacob's first time ever hearing of a were-raven.
So, Fox probably, she smelled human and raven. So it's a good possibility. But
Okay.
it's one of those things where, like, yeah, maybe it could be. I mean, the druid smells funny too.
Yeah, that was my next question. Was gonna have the fox smell Mulgar.
Yeah. I mean, obviously he smells different, but she
Yeah.
can sense, different animals, earth. It might need a bath, kind of a deal.
Also, Mulgar would kind of like to chime into the conversation again and probably say that we should probably take her word maybe with a grain of salt because she could also be working with Strahd or with some other evil organization. But I would say that maybe we should move along or just keep an eye out against the Vistani because this place is weird and I don't trust anything anyway. So.
But wouldn't it be harder to leave now and travel through the night, especially since things can see us at night better than during the day? I don't know these things. I'm drunk. Fuck it. My bad.
What time of night is it? Like, I know we started. Okay, so it's not. It's like late in the night. It's not
later
close to
in the
morning.
evening. So
Okay.
you all arrived around lunch. You all did your thing. Your readings, your separate readings with Matthew took a little longer.
Mhm.
You had a little time before your readings, and then the Taraka reading, and then a little venture into the woods and things like that, it's dinner time, probably a little past. So what you're looking at is it's dark. It gets dark early in Barovia, you've noticed. And yeah, it's probably not the safest to venture out now. Ismark looks at each of you and says, the roads are dangerous. I am of the mindset. The quicker we get to the lock, the quicker that my sister is out of danger. The night is irresistible. But I'm willing to break it. And stops and says, well, we are safer here. Anywhere else in the world. Maybe we should go down.
How far away are we from Velaki? Do we know?
As soon as you say that, you're asking that, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. A voice from behind you says, you are probably 13 miles from here, from Velaki. You are roughly, it would take you around 6 hours to get from here. And at that point, you all had no clue. But the young man named Niku is right behind you.
Yeah.
As soon as he speaks, I turn. Great sword is in my hand, like it's. I don't swing, but like I'm armed.
There's two of them. Anyway.
I have two. Yeah, they have no weapons in their hands. You, traveling at night, would probably take anywhere from 6 to 8 hours. Besides, from here, from our camp, there are two ways to get there. One, you go back the way you came. I'm guessing you all saw the take the other way. And then you go up and cross the bridge at the sea. There's one more way. Not many people. I'm not sure that the demons surround themselves. It's a series of passages along the sides of the woods and beyond the wood. He says, if you walk up that many, many feet, then you'll be on the road.
I offer him 30 gold pieces to show us that way.
We're leaving right now.
Gladly takes your
Can I-
30
Can I ask a question? This may be out of game or whatnot. This Velaki individual, what was his name again? Nico?
Niku, yes.
Or Niku? We've known this person prior, correct? Okay, well then Mulgar would look at him and be like, how can we trust you? How do we know that you're not working with Strahd and maybe potentially leading us into a trap?
And he takes his
Yep.
Did you
Fistful of gold.
individual or like a pouch?
I would have had a pouch with 30 in it, and when if he tried to reach for it, I would have kind of like, oh, you almost got it type deal, and I'm like,
He's like,
yeah,
in there.
and I'm like, I will pay you 30 gold. I'll give you 15 now and 15 there.
How about 15 now? You can see that.
I'll give him the 15 gold.
Whoa, we
Shuffles
got
it
it.
around.
How do we
And he
know?
puts it in his pocket and
You can
goes,
trust this
"I-
man."
you can trust him."
Can I insight check him?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You
Can I
wanna help him?
assist with
Or
that? Yeah.
Do
Like,
two,
say
how
what?
about you do two separate?
Ah, insight. Crap. Oh, hey.
I rolled a natural 1.
Yeah, he is telling you the absolute friggin' truth.
I got 20.
He's telling you the absolute friggin' truth. He's very trustworthy.
No one's that trustworthy. Just say it.
And
Nobody.
so
Even your little
he-
sus.
he tells us which way to go.
Yes.
And I say, 15 gold pieces was for the information. I have 15 more if you work as a guide for us and you show us through this passage to the other side.
I would like to take my second 15. And even I am not that crazy. And he steps a little bit closer to you. He says, there are those that would not appreciate me. There are those for being there. There's a lot of money. So it is worth it to help this man. It is not worth my life. It is treacherous.
Do I have a map
It's that
or
and
so it's going to be straight? It's going to be straightforward. Like it's not going to be confusing,
switchbacks.
but the path's going to be clear.
Yes.
Okay.
Matt does this. Let me take my gold. No, you
And I give him, and I ask him if he can make sure we're not followed.
to the best of my ability, yes.
And I say, I appreciate it, and I give him the other 15 gold.
I appreciate this. I will give you this piece of advice. Do not venture out tonight. Stay here. Get some rest. Drink, eat, sleep. As long as you are with Madame Eva, you will be fine. She does
Do
not
you
need
have
our
a safe location for us to stay?
this camp.
So, okay, so just sleep outside and we're still safe.
No one will bother you.
Okay.
Please. I can already tell that I've been seen talking. Rest. And be on your way in the morning. And Niku turns around and he sees a couple of men standing behind him. And he says, Piotr, Stefan, get the extra tents. And they look at him, they're like, who are you? And he's like, do it now, or I talk to Madame Eva. And they just kind of grumble and walk off. And after a minute, they come back and they have several little pup tents, and they place them on the ground. And Niku looks at you and says, these are for you all. For tonight. So rest, as I said, rest, eat, drink, be on your way in the morning. And then he walks off.
Okay, so Mulgar has a question. Or I also have a question. So there's nobody around us now but our
They're all
party and group.
They're all getting crunk over at the fire.
Okay, Mogar's going to tell everybody, look, if we want to leave tonight, knowing that it is dangerous, I can somewhat guarantee sneaky or stealthy travel, but I can't guarantee it for long if we decide to move out now.
I think if we try to go tonight, now is our best chance of sneaking away.
Well, not right now. I mean, he just saw us.
Yes, I think we wait an hour, maybe 2, and then we leave. Because at that point, anybody who's not drunk yet will be.
Trust me, no one will see us.
Like, I trust you.
I think traveling tonight's a bad idea. But
So
How is Arena feeling about all this? Arena feeling about all this?
She finally looks things up. What's the big one? If we can sneak, we need to sneak. And Karina just throws up her hands and makes that sound to her brother. She's so hard-headed. We're safe. We're better.
that
I'm
doesn't
gonna
exactly mean
turn
anything.
and look at her and say, when was the last time you actually felt safe, like outside of a building? So you don't have any sense that right now you're really in
What all
any
this
danger. Well, but you don't have like, I feel like I'm being watched type feels right now.
That could be the drugged wine.
yeah.
I mean, it could be.
Well, no, because he said Niku's the one who gave you the wine, and he also described Niku as entirely trustworthy. That wine's not drugged.
No, it was Gregor that gave us the wine. not
That's right.
Niku. So
He used the word
I'm
yet.
I'm gonna look at the rest of the party and say, I will join in whatever the party feels is best. But if Arena feels safe, I feel like if we leave right now, she might not feel that again for a while. And she should be able to have that sense of peace for at least a night before we continue the adventure.
We don't know if she's going to feel like that in Valaki.
Exactly.
She might anyway. My thing is, from my experience, traveling at night is dangerous in an area you don't know. Plain and simple.
Yeah.
I mean, there could be traps. There's definitely creatures out there like Kinsol's. Not everybody.
So, I might have been frozen. Did Ellentil and Mulgar tell us that they started seeing
Yes.
the fog? Okay.
Oh, not the fog. I don't know if they told them. Did
Okay.
you tell them
Did
about
y'all
the fog?
tell us that?
No.
No, we didn't know. We left that out.
So the opportunity was missed, right?
Yeah, it flew over our head. Forget the fog. Doesn't exist.
I'm gonna give you 1d10 of psychic damage for
Now, so from my understanding, it's sounding like we have 3 votes to leave tonight, 2 votes to stay the night.
Well,
And Elrin said she doesn't trust anybody, but that was, I don't know what his stance is on leaving tonight or staying.
Either way, it doesn't matter. Like, either way, we could be in danger of like getting mugged or robbed by the people here, or something going on with people here, and or we're gonna get smuggled by Strahd in the middle of the night because we're walking in the woods unattended.
So we're kind of split, right?
right.
Yeah, because it's like Mulgar, Elentil, and Ismark want to leave. Elrond is on the fence. Enoch, Kaylin, and Arena
to stay.
want to stay. Yeah, so we're split.
So it would be Ellen is the deciding vote if you want to look at it.
Dun dun dun.
Yeah, and I'll after he's said his piece, I will look at him and I say, I understand. There's no matter what we do, there's going to be the possibility of negative consequences.
Mulgar would say, I
But
could only
if we want-
ensure-
If we want to have a chance at sneaking away unseen, the dead of night is our best chance.
I don't think so.
Especially when they're sloshed.
Against the Vistani, sure. But it's the other things that we're at disadvantage against.
Mulgar would chime in again and say, well, I can guarantee us safe passage for just a little bit. I don't want to like give it away, but maybe an hour and a half.
Right. But if this takes 4 hours, 5 hours, because he was never clear on how long it would take using the special path.
6 to 8 hours.
That's on the normal one. That's backtracking and then heading.
I thought the
He
6
never
to 8
said-
hours is what he said for the.
6 to 8 hours is the trip.
Yeah.
Right.
using
But is that
the
using.
app.
It's gonna be-
Right.
It's gonna be 8 hours.
So they're both equal distance.
One is a little more rough.
But it's safer.
Right. We know that either one's going to be dangerous, especially at night.
Right.
Takes the same amount of time. Please do.
So when was the last time that we actually slept?
Last night.
Because if we're gonna be traveling for 8 hours,
I mean, it should be pretty recent because
Yeah.
outside of the game, like, you're still pretty healthy. Pretty good looking.
It was right before we left, though, wasn't it?
Yeah. This is our first day's
Arena
travel.
pipes up after a minute and she looks at you and says, are you really willing to travel all night into the day and possibly sleep your night away or your day away and travel further at night when we know things are the worst? We know this.
What do we look like? 2 halflings with a ring?
I know you're joking and I want to hurt you.
It happens.
Um,
Do you want me to roll the 1d10 psychic
No.
damage, Ronnie?
I wouldn't have
Okay.
so here's my thought. And this is Kaylin trying to, not be so awkward. A lot of people who drink a lot tend to not wake up early. So if we fell asleep now and did shifts, I can take the first shift and somebody else can take the second, or it can be split, or vice versa. We can leave around the time
We could
like
leave it first.
early morning, before hopefully anybody realizes we're gone. And maybe, Mulgar, I don't know what your way of protecting us is for that hour and a half.
Just flex his
But-
muscles.
Is there a way that could still be used early morning?
Mogar would say, well, I suppose so.
Because I feel like if the rest of them are asleep, then it might be easier actually to sneak out than when they're all still partying.
Yeah, because one of them just slightly sees us go off, and then, you know, like this girl, oh, hey, what are they doing? And everybody else knows.
Yeah.
I've already started my part. I got 2 guys passed out right now. So,
3.
So basically, the consensus now is we should stay the night, leave early morning when everybody's still asleep, because it will be safer, because it's less likely to bump into anything that goes bump in the night.
Mm-hmm. And that means we can all kind of long rest and have full energy for our 8-hour adventure.
Okay. Mogar would back down and say, whatever's best.
Arena looks at Ismark. You all see her, and she says, "Brother, please." And he just sighs and he shakes his head and says, "If it pleases the rest of the group, I suppose we could bed down here tonight and leave at first light."
well, if you're so amped to go, why don't you scout the path ahead of us and make sure no one's in the way?
And Irina says, "Please, I would rather you not send my brother to his death."
Well, that's what would be happening if we all traveled at night.
Oh,
You
so
know what?
7 of us have a better chance, have less of a chance than 1.
No. But if he's so
How-
amped to go,
I was just thinking,
She
it
just
might do
stares
us
at
good
you.
if somebody does go out there, take a look.
How, on a scale of 1 to 10, how drunk is Enoch?
He's at about a 4 right now. Is he still drinking?
mm-hmm.
Oh, roll another Constitution saving throw then.
Woohoo! We're at 11.
He's getting there.
Yeah.
While all this
He's
is
feeling
going
good.
on, I look at Ismark and say that I will gladly
As
stay
he's starting to
outside.
get a little bit
Wait a minute. Finish that up, Kaylin.
Hold on. Sorry. I will gladly stay outside of the tent that Arena is in
Okay.
to help make sure that she is protected.
Okay. And she looks
That
at you and
way-
says, "There's no need. We'll be fine. You can stay in the tent with me, or you can stay in another tent, but you're not sleeping out in the elements."
I will, whichever tent she ends up settling down in, I'm going to send my fox with her.
She will gladly cuddle with a fox.
And
'Cause he would-
I tell my fox that anything happens, you let me know, because there's that instantaneous telepathic communication.
He just barks
Um,
and chitters, or she
yeah.
just barks and chitters and kind of like doesn't
Yeah.
nod her head yes, but you know she gives you that yes.
Yeah. When Enoch's starting to get a little bit uppity with
he's good.
with Ismark, I'm gonna cast sleep on him.
On him?
Yeah. Because he has full hit points. It's not gonna put him to sleep, but maybe it'll make him drowsy enough to like make the decision himself. I don't know if that's how that would work or not.
It would, okay, sleep is a pass or fail grade.
Yes.
Sleep is not like, oh, if it doesn't work, it makes him drowsy. This is a Holy crap! You just tried to put me to sleep.
Okay.
So you can do that.
Well,
But he's
then
going.
never mind.
If you don't roll well enough, because I think. What is your?
I don't think I can roll well enough.
At this point,
Yeah, isn't it 3 hit dice or lower that it affects?
no. He has to
So
roll
if-
5d8 if he rolls a first level.
It's 78 because
78.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not
You could try.
78,
Level.
but 78.
What's up, Elrin?
I had a question because I'm unfamiliar with familiars. If I don't want anybody to see him, then he's not there, right?
No, he can be completely invisible if you so choose.
Okay, so I want to, I guess, cast a familiar spell, and I want him to be invisible, and I want to go back to what Volgar said about scouting ahead, and I want to see if I can get him to,
Ooh, that's a good one.
Like, look for the path?
to look for the path.
Okay.
And
Enoch,
I might
message
try
me your
and
total
see
hit
who's over
points.
there. Total hit points?
Not you.
Enoch.
Yeah,
Enoch.
bear with me.
Sorry,
Yay,
I
cell
was
phones.
making sure she knew. All right. So, are you casting it or are you using it as a ritual?
I knew it. I knew it.
I just like that.
What do you mean you knew it?
Nothing. Just nothing.
Okay, so you were talking to Elrin, right?
Yes.
Well, I am Elrin now. Hello.
Okay.
Which would be, I guess.
Well,
Better.
it doesn't really matter. She can use a
How
spell
long does
slot
the
to
ritual
cast it, and if you rest tonight, you get it back.
Okay, then yeah, we'll just do that. Whatever's easier.
Okay.
She'll be back, but I just figured I'd let you know.
So his familiar appears completely invisible, but I will wait until Elrin decides to tell you all what her familiar is, or his familiar is.
We've seen it. She's cast it before, or he's cast it before.
Oh, that's right.
But it's
It is
invisible,
him.
right? So you wouldn't see it anyways.
Yeah,
Right.
but you're not going to see this. You know, he would see it, but it's invisible to everybody else.
Yeah.
It's an imp with a tuxedo. Or a
It's
butler.
a fancy looking imp.
Right?
Huh?
It's
A
a
dapper
fancy
little
looking
imp.
imp.
Mm-hmm. So, Elrin, are you going blind and deaf so that you can see through his eyes and hear through his ears?
But what I really wanted to do was to see if I could like stealth away, because most of the people are drunk and anything. I want to stealth away from them, not really the party. And see if I could go closer to the path
Mm-hmm.
myself.
Why don't you make a stealth check?
Anyone?
21? Yeah, nobody sees you.
Okay, so I want to stealth to the path
Okay.
and then have him go up the 100 feet. So I'd be going blind and deaf
Okay.
that way, since I'm pretty stealth, so nobody kind of knew I went that way.
Right on.
I know of.
I like it. I like what's happening right now. Give me 1 second.
While you're looking at that, Elrin, did you sneak away from the party too, or did you give us kind of a warning so we can kind of keep an eye out to make sure you're
I think I
okay?
gave you guys a warning.
Okay.
I would let you know, like, hey, I'm just going to go look ahead real fast. I'll be back.
Okay.
So
That
Elrin-
way we can keep an eye out.
And then I disappear.
Elrin, what you see as you walk up the pathways is that the woods gradually descend, and you can see a large cliff going up. Um, what you would have to, well, actually, following the river would be going up, basically. No, that map doesn't make sense. Basically, what you would have to do would be, you hear the waterfall and everything from here, but it's still a little ways off. But you would have to climb up this rather large cliff. Okay. At this point, he's about 100 feet ahead. He could see everything. There is a clear marked path off to the left that goes up the side of this mountain. As he looks up, what you think you can see is a bridge that is spanning from one side to the other. And down, underneath it, you can hear the waterfall crashing down. So basically you're up kind of on a mountain. The waterfall would be would be continuing on. But the bridge is spanning one side to the other. You go up across the bridge and back down the other side. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. So you would have to climb up this
You said there was a cliff.
trail.
Do we have to? You don't have to like hook in spike.
No,
cliff,
there
do
would
we?
be no
It's an actual
climbing
path
gear
that we can walk.
involved in this, but the
Oh,
path
okay.
doesn't look awesome.
It's a hefty
If
hike.
you've ever been to or seen the Grand Canyon, the donkey paths that they have that are real thin, and then the mules have like bare spots on their side where they're scraping up against the side of the. That's what you'll be hiking up.
Okay. All right. So I guess I'll kind of sneak back to the camp and
Okay.
just relay some information to the ones of us that might be still awake.
As you all look, not everybody here is getting like piss drunk. There are some responsible people that, kind of like the DDs of the group. I mean, it is a party, but there are responsible people there that are guarding the camp or making sure people don't go crazy or anything like that. So not everybody's going nuts, going balls to the wall. It's a bit of I'm sure they all take turns or whatever kind of a deal. But the party is continuing, and it will probably continue for some time. So as you come back, Eleanor, are you reporting what you saw? You said,
In private, yeah.
yeah, to the group. You see others, you see people joining in the revelries, and those laughing, the sober laughing at the drunk, and talking and storytelling, and just basically a good time. All of a sudden, the older man that was passed out on the ground, feet in the air, where Enoch was drinking at the table, walks up and he looks around and says, "My name is Stanimir, and we are so glad you're here tonight. But I want to tell you a story. It's story time in the camp. So please, if you do not mind, come to the fire and let me tell you a tale of Baroque." And he just looks at you and he said, and he's waiting for somebody to say yes, no, maybe, screw off.
I would like to say that I'm getting tired, and so I honestly feel like, so I have the energy tomorrow, I need to go ahead and turn in for the night, but I appreciate the offer.
I'll go.
Okay.
Mulgar will not go.
You're turning in, Mulgar?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What about Elrin and Enoch?
I'm going.
You're going?
I'm gonna go sit at a table and just watch things.
Okay.
Fill up my tankard with water instead of wine now.
Okay. Kaylin, Irina goes with you.
Mm-hmm.
She feels more comfortable with you. Elentil, you said you were turning in for the night.
No,
you're
I'm
going.
going, but
Mulgar's turning in.
I'm leaving my fox with
Right.
Arena.
Mulgar, you're turning in for the night.
Yep.
Okay. So, are you going to set up everybody's tents for them, or just yours?
Oh heck no! I'm gonna bundle with Ismark.
Ismark says, "I will sleep in my home, thank you."
I'll put tents up for everybody. That's what I'll do instead of just sit around and like. I'll
I'll
start
help.
putting tents up.
Nod by hanging out with Ismark. I'll help with the tent.
All right. Ismark has his own, and he starts putting it up.
Does his look nice?
Because I'm Ismark the Spoiled.
Stanimir greets each one of you that are going to the fire, and he takes a bottle off the table nearest the fire and walks over, and he fills his mouth with the contents of the bottle, and he spits into the fire, and the flames turn orange, from orange to green, and as they dance and sway, a dark shape appears in the bonfire's core. And he looks at you and says, we are here in an ancient land whose name is long forgotten. A land of kings. Now our enemies forced us from our homes, and you hear a hush go over the camp. The music that you heard, the revelry, fades. He said,
Is it like a wave, or is it
no,
almost
everybody, when Stanimir talks, everybody listens. It's kind of a deal.
Okay.
He says, our enemies forced us from our homes, and now we wander these lost roads. And as he continues talking, a dark shape in the fire takes the form of a man being knocked from his horse and a spear piercing his side. One night, a wounded soldier staggered into our camp and collapsed. We nursed his terrible injury, and we quenched his thirst with wine. He survived. When we asked him who he was, he would not say, and all he wanted was to return home. We were deep in the land of his enemies. We took him as one of our own and followed him back to his own homeland. His enemies hunted him. They said he was a prince, yet we didn't give him up, even when their assassins fell upon us like wolves. And at this point, deep in the bonfire, you see the dark figure standing with a sword drawn, fighting off a host of shadowy shapes. And my dog just scared the crap out of me. This man of royal blood fought to protect us, and we protected him. We bore him safely to his home, and he thanked us. And he said, I owe you my life. Stay here as long as you wish. Leave when you choose. And know that you will always be safe here. The figure dancing in the fire vanquishes its final foe, and then it disperses in a cloud of smoke and embers. And Stanimir looks at you with a somber face. A curse has befallen our noble prince, turning him into a tyrant.
Can I tell if the shape of the guy in the fire looks like somebody we
It's a
fought twice?
Dark, shadowy shape. That's all you see.
Okay.
We alone have the power to leave his domain. We've traveled far and wide to find heroes, such as yourselves, to end our dreadlord's curse and put his troubled soul to rest. So says our leader, Madame Eva. And he sits back, and the flames slowly turn from green to orange again. And he takes a long swig off the bottle that he pulled from the table, and he sits it down. He goes, I'm tired. I believe it is for the best if we all get some rest. And he gets up and he walks into a large red tent. And the flap closes behind him. At that point, you hear people saying,
End scene.
talking and gathering things up, and they quench the cooking fire. And they look at you and say, "This fire will burn out. You may stay up as long as you wish, but I would get some rest." And then slowly, people start going to different wagons and tents and turning in for the night.
I turn to Elrin. I guess we start to head back towards our tents. But I tell her that I have a sneaking suspicion that we have seen this so-called
Strahd.
prince.
This is the old Strahd. Now we're dealing with the new Strahd.
Yeah. I'm not a fan. It sounds like he used to be a pretty cool dude.
Sometimes the thirst for power sends you blood crazy.
Yeah.
Do you all wish to turn in for the night?
Sure.
Well, did we ever establish watch order?
I'll keep first watch.
Okay.
Me too.
Oh, two of you.
I can do.
I'll take the last 4 shifts because I only sleep for half the night.
Yeah, I do too.
The last 2
so-
shifts? Okay.
Yeah. Once I wake up, I'll be on watch.
So we've got Enoch and Elrin on first shift. Who's on second shift?
Since I'm an elf, can I kind of do the same thing that
You want to take the
Ellen
last
was
2
doing,
shifts with
like-
him, leaving Mulgar just to sleep all night?
Yeah, Mogar is definitely sleeping the whole night.
That'd be fine.
Loud snores, really loud.
All right, Elrin, and Enoch. I need you all to make
Yes.
perception checks.
How many would you like?
1 apiece, or you can help one another. It's up to you guys.
Excuse me while I go deal with this cat.
Okay.
Deal with the cat. So, between you and I think you're more perceptive than I am right now. So I'm going to help you out. Be like, I don't see anything.
Okay, so just roll with advantage.
Yes. Sorry, I answered you in my head.
Nope.
Nope.
9. The first one I got was 8.
What did you end up getting?
9.
A 9? Okay.
Okay.
All right. First squad rocking it out.
We all die.
The night comes in quick. The insects that you heard earlier are silent. But that's the only thing you really notice.
Would my fox think it that warrants letting me know?
Your fox is probably asleep at this point.
Does my fox sleep?
It's the same as a regular animal, a familiar. Let me look.
What's this nocturnal? Should ask my Google that.
Oh, did you ask our foxes nocturnal?
Yeah.
I thought you said foxes are nocturnal.
I did too.
Yes, I
was
believe
like, okay.
foxes are nocturnal.
I don't know if they are or not. I don't think so. Maybe. I don't know.
Alexa, are foxes nocturnal?
Really?
Look,
Really?
nobody argued or questioned the fact that, like, we thought they were. So let Alexa handle this one.
Google says they're primarily nocturnal, but they're often also seen, during the day. So it's a mixed bag.
Okay.
They'll adjust their sleep schedule to hunt when their food is active.
Okay. Roll percentage dice for me.
Okay. Okay, so on the D10, it's a 2. On the percentile die, it's a 50.
52. Your fox is awake.
Okay.
You had a 50% chance of her being awake or asleep.
Okay.
No.
No, she does not.
No, she does not.
Okay.
While I'm like diddling, maybe this is why I don't notice anything, but I'm going to oil my cane.
Okay. Okay. I will say this though. Enoch,
Yes.
you had too much to drink.
Yup.
As
Do you want me to roll another con? See if I pass
No,
out.
As Elrin is oiling his cane and not being very much like in the way of having a discussion right now or, really keeping you company,
Uh-huh.
your eyelids get heavy and they close and you start that little light snore that comes with having too much to drink. And you're asleep.
Okay.
If I whack him
Okie
with the cane.
dokie.
Elrin,
Please do.
as you go to whack him with the cane, you hear the distinctive sounds of hoof prints, or of hoofs on the ground. Coming from...
Dude, I'm running and tapping on like everybody's tent. Like, come on, everybody up, let's go.
For some reason, as you go and you tap on everybody's tent, nobody's awake.
Damn, I'm already in a dream.
As you turn to each tent, you look, and in the distance, just a little ways where the camp would be, the camp is no longer there. But in the middle of this encampment, you see a skeletal figure of a horse and a rider. Drapes of clothing are hanging off of its bones. The horse itself is there's nothing on it. But they both turn and look at you. Fiery red eyes. And he just points at you. And he raises a skeletal hand with
Bless
the
you.
finger out.
Thank you.
And he puts his hand out like this. And then quickly jerks back on the reins of this skeletal horse. And you hear this neigh come from this guttural neigh come from this horse. It's making a horse-like sound, but it's like nothing you've heard before. And as he pulls up, something falls to the ground off of the horse.
Is he gone?
As the horse it goes back down on all fours, he rides off the road up the path, out of the camp.
I'm gonna look around a little bit. Does the camp pop back up into vision?
The only thing you see is this object, about this long. If you could see that, sorry. You're looking at something that's probably about 3 feet long. It looks very
I guess
much like another cane.
looking around a minute, and I guess nothing's crawling out of it, so I pick it up.
Okay. As soon as you pick it up, you look up, and the camp is back. And you're
I
standing
still have it.
around a couple of tents, and you look down, and there is an ebony black cane in your hands.
Ooh.
Strange etchings on it.
That can. I don't know what I'm trying to do here.
Pardon?
I'm looking at it.
Okay. Real quick, remind me. Hold on, I know how to do it. In the cane, if you look at it close enough, if you hold it next to a torch or something that there are lanterns lit around the camp. If you hold it next to a lantern, you notice that the etchings are abyssal, and you just so happen to read abyssal.
Mm-hmm. What does it tell me?
It says, in the darkest of night, the smallest of light shines through. And that's it.
White Lantern Corps.
What?
Sorry.
Do an investigation check.
Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one who was
Look at
kind
it
of like
more to see,
half
like,
expecting
any, like,
him to
other
go
details,
into that.
etchings, you know.
Say it
Check
again,
it.
Brittany, for me.
I don't have like identify magic or anything like that, so
If you want to
I was trying to
spend
see if
the rest of
Sebastian
your
had something
shift,
like that.
if you want to spend the rest of your shift studying this, you can.
Okay. Please. I'm already not paying attention to what's going on around me, so
Okay, that's very true.
maybe something useful.
You have discovered that this cane if you twist it and pull, there's a blade in it. So you have a sword cane. You also discover that as you're studying it, that it feels okay. Basically, you have a +1/+1 short sword that also acts as your cane, which is also your arcane focus.
Mm-hmm.
So wait, is this a +1 short sword or a +2 short sword?
+1 to hit, +1 to damage.
Okay.
All right, then. Thank you, Mr. Skeleton Man and Skeleton Horse.
You will have to attune to it, but I will give you your. I'll give it to you later. But actually, you know what? Just go ahead and add a +1/+1 or a +1 short sword, and make it your arcane focus as well, and we'll work out the details later as far as attuning and stuff. But you will have to attune to it. Basically, studying it, you did attune to it.
Okay.
And in that discovery, you also find out that you can cast darkness 1 time per day.
Spell sheet. Arcane.
It has 1 charge per day of 1 cast of darkness.
Okay. Or at the bubble beside it.
Okay. And that is it for your all shift.
Oh, shit. I'm going to bed. I'm tired.
Okay. It is the half elf and the Eldrin. They are up. Kalen and Ellenteal. You are greeted by Enoch, a sleepy-eyed, heavy-eyed Enoch that gets smacked in the head with the new cane of Elrin and told to go to bed. Just tapped. And you all switch shifts. So I need 2.
Can I notice if it's a new pane?
Make a perception check.
Okay. 7.
No.
It's just one of those nights.
Just oiled it really
I need
good.
both of you all to make 2 perception checks if you're going to continue the night.
Wisdom as a dump stat is killing me.
11 for my first one,
Uh-huh.
and then my second one, 24.
Dang.
Ooh.
8 and 3.
Ellen, you are, or Ellenteal, you are. The worries of the day have really, really gotten to you. You are too focused on everything else to realize what's going on. You know, as far as around you. For the first couple of hours, I'm sorry.
I was gonna say I'm really caught up on what Madam Eva said to me
Probably
when
yes.
she did my
I was,
reading.
yeah, you get to choose whatever you're caught up on because
Yeah,
there's a lot happened.
Yeah.
For the first couple hours, you, Kaylin, you realize that there's a lot going on as well. Irina wasn't a lot of help figuring out what was going on with Strahd, but for the second one, you smell breakfast being cooked even before what is considered daybreak in Barovia. There are shufflings in the camp just ahead of you. It sounds like they are getting ready to break camp in a little bit as the morning goes on. You also notice around you for the last couple of hours there were
What are you doing, Ronnie?
3 wolves. I'm tracing it out in my head.
Okay.
On the computer. There were 3 wolves that were pacing back and forth. You're not real sure how long they've been there, but they have been eyeing you all. And just as the Vistani wake up, they break off and run away.
So once I feel like,
I realize that y'all just probably saw the pencil.
Yeah.
yeah.
So I'm sorry.
So once I feel like it's been enough time for the rest of the party to get their full long rest,
Sure.
I want to go ahead and start waking them up and tell them what I saw and tell them I feel like it's probably best if we start our adventures as soon as possible.
Kaylin wakes you all up, explains what she saw, and says, hey, we need to get the heck out of Dodge.
Mulgar would agree.
Let's go.
Let's go.
On the way.
Are we breaking down the tents or anything, or just leave
It's
them
up to
here?
you.
Lighting
guys.
them on fire.
Don't light them on fire.
No. We
I
probably
vote
need
we
the
take them
tents.
down.
Yeah.
No, he said they were loners.
Oh,
They are
well, then we
loners.
will leave them. We will be kind.
Yeah, I would leave them set up.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, we should leave them set up
That way they
because
think we're coming back.
that way they think we're still there or we're coming back. Yeah.
Smart choice.
Are you making your way out
So-
of camp stealthily?
Yeah,
Well,
Ronnie, before we go,
I look
I'd
at
like
Mulgar.
to take an action.
I was about to say, Mulgar, what are we doing?
Mulgar will gather everybody together very uncomfortably in a circle, trying to touch everyone, even though I don't think the spell is a touch spell. But I'm going to cast
It's
Pass
not.
Without Trace.
I knew what you were
I'm just
going to
kidding.
ask.
Not.
It's not. I'm just
it's-
getting uncomfortably close to.
He wants
The whole
to do a
party.
group hug.
All
I'm
right,
gonna
so
cast
pass
Pass
without
Without
We got a
Trace has
social
been
distance.
cast.
Can't do this.
Mark off that second level spell slot for me.
Well, I got like 1 million.
That look though.
So pass without a trace. If you're not familiar with it, it lasts an hour.
Yeah.
A veil of shadows and silence radiates from you, masking you and your components from detection. Each creature you choose, including you, has a +10 bonus to dexterity, to stealth checks, I should say. It can't be tracked except by magical means. You don't leave any tracks or other traces of passage. So if you all want to peace out and leave everything behind, it will look like you're still there, but I need everybody to roll a stealth check.
Yep.
And add
Don't
10.
forget to add.
20.
What'd you get, Caleb?
22.
33.
Holy crap.
Nice.
Elrin?
I'm thinking
I got
some not very
26.
nice thoughts about you right now, Courtney.
Mulgar, you got a 27?
26.
26? Elrin, what'd you get?
So add your dex, your roll, and then add 10.
I'm working on
You would add your dexterity bonus plus 10.
16 total.
it.
And if you're
16 total. I rolled
proficient,
a 3. I'm adding 3. And then they add 10.
Yeah.
16.
16? Okay. That actually 16, even with a 3? Man, you all did great. So y'all think
You guys
Mulgar
are
for your
lucky.
pass without a trace? You actually, when you leave camp, it looks like you're still in your tents. There's not a trace of you left behind. There are no footprints as you travel up this short road to this this ravine. I mean, towards the river. Just as Elrin told you, as you come across this river, it takes you a short time to walk up there. There is a path as what passes for sun up in Barovia is lit by what little bit of daylight there is. It is literally a small donkey path that is switchbacks that go up and up and up. From here to there, it's probably going to take you about 2 hours to get up to the bridge. So at that point, okay.
I don't like all this dice rolling, Ronnie.
I'm going to need each of you to make a dexterity check per hour.
Just
So
straight
give me
dex?
two dexterity checks out of each of you.
Just straight dex.
Yes, because acrobatics and athletics. Well, I'll let you choose either dexterity or athletics.
I'll do athletics.
Okay.
I will also do athletics.
Okay.
I'm
Also
gonna
do
do.
that.
Dex.
I'm gonna do Dex.
Okay.
Shocker.
I got 30.
It's almost like she was a level 1 with a 20 dex.
All right. What'd you get there, Kaylin?
You wanted 2 rolls, is
Two
that
rolls.
correct?
Mm-hmm.
So the first one's 7. 8, 9, 10, 11. The first one's 12.
Okay.
The second one's 22.
Okay. Ellen Teal?
The first one is a 15. The second one is 11.
Okay. Elrin?
Lauren had 13 and 7.
Okay. Mulgar?
Had 18 and 10.
Okay. And Enoch?
23 and 12.
Okay. The only one that seems to have a little bit of trouble with this was going to be Elrin. But with everybody around him, he can grab onto somebody if he stumbles. He's not really leaving, he's not much of a hindrance because the rest of you are I mean, really just needed to roll a 10 or above. I mean, to break, the veil there. But the first hour that you're climbing this it's just tedious. But you're very quiet as you're going up this mountain, this pass. There is no trace of you behind. So honestly, no one would know that you even took this path until about halfway up. And then that shadowy veil drops from around Mulgar. And as you're walking, Elrin drags his foot just a hair, stumbles, and knocks rocks off the edge of the trail. And you hear it clack, 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 clack. And you realize just how high up you are. We're talking 100 to 150 feet up. And you're only halfway there.
We should have tied rope to each other.
As you continue walking, all of you hear what seems to be clattering on the rocks. All around you.
Who's in front?
Yeah, y'all didn't give me. I just take it for granted that usually Ellentil is taking the lead.
I was about to say,
Yeah.
I felt like we were
Yeah.
probably in the same order.
Okay.
Or somewhere in the middle, trying to make sure everybody's being quiet, you know.
And I'm
Usually
taking up
always
the rear.
middle end.
Yeah.
Ronnie, just a heads up, I've got my shield and the whip ready.
Oh, the whip. Okay. All right.
Yep.
Are you continuing on, or what? When you hear this clittering, this little clacking on the rocks.
Mogar would maybe encourage everybody to keep going.
I
Is the
agree.
path small? Did we already say that?
Path is
Path that
very
we're on, is
small.
it small?
Probably.
Guy could trip and
He said it
stumble
was
off
like a
the
donkey
mountain.
path.
I'm sorry.
What were you saying, Jacob?
Say that again, Mulgar.
I was just saying, like, so Mogar could trip and technically like fall off the mountain. It's that small, or no?
No, you would be able to make it up. If a mule can make it up, you can make it up.
Okay. I just didn't know like how much room we had.
Not much. We'll say in D&D terms, you have 5 feet.
Okay.
So you're walking
So it's a single file.
single
path.
file. Yes. There's no 2x2 on this. It's single file.
And then definitely I'd be like, no, we need to keep going.
Okay.
Really
So
nothing
the
we can
person in
do.
front would be Ellentil, and the
With
one
my
in the back
fox
would be
in front of me.
Enoch. Correct.
Yes.
Both of y'all make perception checks for me as you continue on the trail.
Can I have my fox do one as well? I want to have my fox like 20 feet in front of me.
Sure.
Okay.
Wish I had a fox.
My fox, assuming that it's sound based,
Yes.
got a 15,
Okay.
and I got a 13. No,
Okay.
sorry, a 15 as well.
15. Enoch.
I got 13.
13. All of you,
Mhm.
including the fox. Fox knows that it's going up, whatever
Mhm.
this is. All three of you see, as you're looking around, a kind of a bulbous figure skitter over top of the rock and keep going.
Like anything I've ever seen before, or
Yeah.
unfamiliar?
Yeah, maybe. It looks like something you've seen before, only much, much larger.
See, Jacob's not thinking of anything that meets that description,
Right. I know.
which is the problem.
Continuing on.
Can we tell how far away from the top we are?
At this point, you're probably 2 switchbacks away.
I pass
So
back
how
to Mulgar.
cold is it? Sorry.
Mulgar, hold on. What'd you say, Ellen, too?
I want to kind of play the telephone game back to Mulgar
Mm-hmm.
and suggest maybe we cast Pass Without a Trace again.
Back to Mulgar, and Arena actually looks at you and says, Elentil said that the path was going to waste? I'm not sure what she
love
means
this
by
game.
that. The telephone game? No,
Is that what
you
she really
were
said?
told that if it maybe pass without a trace again.
Manding me. I'll cast it again, yeah.
Okay.
I still want to get everybody uncomfortably close. Like, I'm just going to start
There is
grabbing people
no
from
getting
behind
any
me.
closer than what you are right now.
Oh, then it's perfect.
Okay. Because you're in the middle as always. And it has, I mean, like, you get to choose whoever it is. So it doesn't really have to be, you know, it has to be within 30 feet of you. So you're fine.
Can I choose everyone but the fox?
Sure.
I'm just kidding. No, I want everybody. Everybody can do
Okay.
it.
Everybody make another round of stealth checks.
So the fox has a 31, and I have 24.
Okay.
Me?
Kaylin?
34.
Jeez. Elrin?
18.
18. Mulgar?
19.
And Enoch.
26.
Okay. You all are looking pretty good.
Can I ask how Ismark and Arena are looking right now? Are they pretty,
They're fine. Yeah.
one with the shadows?
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. I may have figured out something. I also may have just ruined everything.
Woohoo!
Oh.
While we're transitioning, I also have a question. What does inspiration do?
Say that.
Yeah, what does
question
this
again?
version of inspiration do?
Does it do anything? Does it just make me look cool? Do I get to add anything to a roll?
You get to re-roll any roll you want.
With the inspiration?
Yeah.
Before
it's
or
better.
How
after I
how
know
do
the
you
result?
do it? Is
Yeah.
Yeah, is it
I've
like
told you,
luck or-
I've never changed it. An inspiration is it's basically rolling with advantage for free.
So, do I get to do it before I know what happens? Like, if I roll
No.
a 1, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna die, I guess.
Yeah, you can say I want to use inspiration.
Okay, just making sure I got that one inspiration tucked in my bag. You know,
So yeah, you're fine.
saving it for a rainy day.
what?
What is
Hold on,
that?
hold on,
What?
hold on.
Oh, Johnny too.
That is something that I want.
I'm trying something.
Ooh,
Oh,
trying to
hello.
mute that
The
mic.
echo
I
is.
am. Don't worry. I am trying something.
You know, it would suck if we all just fell off this mountain.
Game over.
Over Jones.
Nah, I've been playing Assassin's Creed today. I can just leap of faith off the top of a mountain and be fine.
Go ahead and try.
Jump quickly.
Wee. Splat.
Ronnie A left.
I did.
In the fog,
my idea failed.
Okay.
So
Sad
with
day.
that, as you come around the corner, you climb up. Hey, buddy. And you see a massive stone bridge that is going from one side to the other. I say massive, but I'll just show you. Okay. What you also
Okay.
see is on the other side of this bridge is a white. It's covered in something white, almost web-like.
Oh no.
Mm.
Oh no.
So let me show you what we've got going on here in a second.
By any chance, do you need us to roll initiative?
I'm sorry?
By any chance, do you need us to roll initiative?
I will tell you when and where to roll initiative.
Also, by any chance, can I hold a ready in action?
Logan, move, buddy.
I wish to cast Logan to help me get across this bridge.
I'm gonna look.
Give me
Hey,
1 second.
Enoch.
I'm going to set you guys up.
You're good. I'm gonna look at Enoch and say, I don't like spiders.
Wait, hold on. So we're not just going to be in a pile this time?
No, shut up.
Can we take a second and appreciate like all the hard work Ronnie does to putting together the scenery we're about to destroy?
I know.
I know.
Like I don't know if you guys saw the detail of the like encampment of the Vistani. Like that was pretty good.
He
And now he
does
turns
so
his
much
I
back
have
work
a
for
feeling
all
I've
of
gotten a
this.
sneak peek at this setup because I saw his Instagram post.
Shut up.
Uh,
You're not supposed to see that stuff. I say shut up a lot, and I apologize.
Well, maybe we shouldn't be friends on Instagram then, Ronnie.
Yeah, Ronnie,
Ooh,
I'll
what's
definitely
this?
unfollow you. I'm definitely not going to use it to look at things I'm not supposed to.
Can you all hear me? Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Can you all see what we got going on?
yeah, it's cotton.
What
Cool.
in good gravy did like? That's phenomenal.
That looks awesome.
Thank you.
I'm
Use
still
cotton for
gonna
the
look-
webs.
You know, Halloween was just a little bit ago.
I'm still gonna look at Enoch, who's behind me, and say, I don't like spiders.
Does anybody?
Probably not. Well, yeah, I mean, I know people that do, but probably not.
Drow do. Drow like spiders, right? That's a thing.
Maybe.
So,
I've known people who had pet tarantulas.
Me too.
yeah, they're awful.
Yes, they are.
The people.
Not my
the
favorite
tarantulas.
people.
But tarantulas are awful.
Oh, we have music.
Dude, I gotta turn it down because it's too loud on the stream if I don't.
Did anybody happen to bring the flamethrower? Just no. Okay.
All right, guys. So, as you get closer and you see what you got right here, can y'all still hear me pretty good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You see coming up over the side. One coming up from this side.
Ronnie, you have betrayed me.
And one skittering up through this way.
It's the
Is this
purple
why you were
spiders.
painting these on Saturday?
Yes.
And it did go.
I need everybody to roll for initiative.
Why did that happen?
Nice.
Can you? My dog.
Okay, Ronnie, are all three of these spiders
I'll let you make a perception check on your turn if you want.
Okay. Never mind, I got my answer. I looked closer at the screen.
Yeah, I'm working on getting a better view for you guys. All right, so with that, 20 to 25.
Enoch,
What'd you
23.
get?
23.
Okay. 15 to 20.
Me.
Right.
Kaylin has a 16.
Okay. 10 to 15.
Mulgar has a 12.
Ellen Teal has a 13.
Elrin, you're last, right?
No, I had 19.
You didn't say that.
Tanner was messing with the microphone settings.
Don't let me skip you. All right,
Okay.
so with that, Enoch, you're up first. What you see are two spiders came up through here. They don't seem to have seen you yet until this one kind of looks at you and sees you. What would you like to do?
I'll look at everyone. We still have to cross this, right? And then move to the center of the bridge if I can, or at the
Okay.
front of it,
All
and
right.
just kind of post up.
Balls.
Good there, Ronnie?
You all right?
Good. I'm going to let you take free action up to here. I'm going to count this as 10 feet.
Okay.
15, 20, 25, 30 gets you right there.
Oh, knock me back 10 feet. That's a bit too close for my comfort.
There you go.
There we go, right there. Perfect.
You hold
I'll
it.
put the whip away and draw my other weapon thingy, the
Your
stabby
sword.
thing. Rapier, yeah.
Yeah.
The stabby thing.
The stabby thing.
Well, until I
Okay.
can get like a saber that does slashing and not piercing, we're good. So
I mean, it's possible.
I know.
So, are you holding an action? What are you doing?
I am going to hold an action,
Okay.
and that is whoever decides to step up to me, I'm going to attack when they do. So that's
Okay.
my action that I'm holding.
Now, this is a ravine. And it goes straight
Okay.
down. Okay?
Sounds good.
Back over here is rock wall. And this is edge. All of this is edge. Okay? There's rock wall here, rock wall there, but from here to here, down. Okay?
Okay.
Alright, so that brings us to Elrin.
I'm definitely gonna have to move a little bit closer.
Mm-hmm.
Just to like the.
I'm gonna let you go right here. That'll be 10 feet.
Beautiful. I like that a lot.
What is
I
it?
guess I'm just gonna try and hit with Eldritch Blast real fast, and then I'll work up another plan later.
This one?
Sure.
Okay. Roll that Eldritch Blast.
Mm. 13.
15,
13 to hit. 1 3.
13 to hit. Actually, just misses. You fire off, but it actually you misfire or you miss aim, and you hit the post in front of it, and you see rock splat, just shower out.
Does any of the rock hit the web?
You can see them being agitated by it, but that's about it. You have bonus action and movement left.
Don't really have a bonus action.
Okay,
That's it.
that's it. Okay. Kaylin, you're up.
All right. So I want to be within 30 feet of one of the spiders, if possible.
You're going to have to either use a key point to do Step of the Wind or use your action.
Whale. Then I'm just gonna stay there and hold my short sword, so if one comes to me, I was hoping I could get to right within 30 feet so I could use Radiant Sunbolt, but that's okay.
Okay.
So we'll just stay there and I'll have my short sword in hand.
Okay. Huh.
So,
Give me 1 second.
okay.
I was using my phone, and my phone died.
That's no bueno.
I was just using it for stats.
Ah.
So can I say I'm holding my act? I feel like I might have said this, but I am.
You said you were holding your action.
Okay, cool. My brain is trying to catch up with my thought process.
Okay. Okay, so with that brings us to Ellenteal.
All right. How wide are the railings on the bridge?
How wide are these right here?
Yeah.
Less
More
than
specifically, like the end cap.
The end cap probably about 5 feet.
Okay, yeah. Can I get up on that? The one on the left-hand side?
Right here?
Yeah, there.
Yeah, you can do that. I'm gonna set you there because they're pointed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And from here, I can see from there. I can easily see the one down.
Yes. Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to, with my bonus action, cast Hex
Okay.
on that one. And then, with my action, I'm going to use, Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast? Okay.
Yep.
Go ahead and roll that.
It's a 19 to hit.
Definitely hits.
A grand total of 6 damage.
6 damage. Okay.
I have all the questions with what just happened, but I'll question them later.
You all see an icy blue beam of energy come out of Ellenteal's hand and strike this spider right in the face. Wow! And you hear it screech a little bit and it skitters for a second, but you have definitely drawn its attention.
Yep.
Okay, very good. Mulgar, you're up.
Okay, so I have a question.
Okay.
So Mogar more than likely has dealt with spiders, giant spiders living in the mountains and the forest.
Sure.
And stuff. Question about web physics, probably not physics, but whatever. If the web was, I don't know, to light on fire, would all of the web dissipate or just a small percentage of it?
Small percentage. It would rely on how much damage you did.
Okay.
So if somebody casts fireball in the middle of it, it's probably going to dissipate that web pretty quick.
Well, unfortunately, I'm just gonna move up a little bit and I guess ready or hold my action.
How far up you want to go?
I'll go like right behind Enoch.
Here?
Is that where he is?
Who?
Enoch.
Oh, no. That's the only thing I don't like about this bridge. People slide down
'Cause it's-
pretty darn easy. Okay. Now you're behind Enoch.
Okay, that's fine. That's it for me. I'll hold
Okay.
whatever my action.
So. This guy is going to go. He's going to go right up to Enoch. This guy.
Kia.
Wouldn't that release his held action?
Yes, it would.
Bingo.
Give me 1 second. I'm going to go right here. This guy right there.
Oh no, he
Climb
falls.
up the web to there.
Did
Yeah, go
Ronnie
ahead
just
and
freeze
release
for
your
anybody
action.
else other than Courtney and I?
I haven't.
He's totally frozen.
What is it?
Okay.
What happened?
You had
You had
frozen for a
frozen for a
second.
second.
You just, that spider just teleported.
Sorry.
Yeah.
No, you're good. I think it may have happened again.
I'm right here.
Ronnie, you there?
I'm waiting
Okay.
on Enoch
Okay.
to release his action.
All right.
Okay.
Well, as soon as he steps up, I'm gonna attack. First thing, I'm gonna use what the hell's it called? One of my D8s for Battle Master
Okay.
for goading attack. I roll a
Okay.
D8 and I add that damage to my next attack, and the target makes a Wisdom save of DC 14.
Gosh.
If they fail and they attack someone else, they're at a disadvantage.
That's cocked. Nope, that's a natural 1.
All right. That's if I hit, by the way.
Yes.
So I rolled a 13.
13 actually just
Yeah.
hits.
Okay.
Wait. No, I'm sorry, a 13 misses.
Right, that's what I thought. So never mind.
Because Elrin had a 13.
Yeah. So okay.
Lay down, please. Sorry about that.
Fair.
Yeah, you do miss, but he is going to take a bite at you.
Okay.
That is a 17 to hit.
Nope.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay. All right. The second one that climbed up on the rail there is going to spit a web at our lovely Kaylin.
No.
That's an 18 to hit.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I thought. All right, you are now restrained. You are considered.
Wow.
Yeah, you're considered
Wait,
restrained.
I thought you had 20 AC.
No, I have a 17 armor class.
Oh, my bad.
I have a great dexterity and a great constitution, but
I gotta
Ooh,
switch
actually,
headsets and charge my
Ronnie,
phone.
let me
Bear with
ask.
What's up?
Could I use would that count as a deflect missile? As a reaction?
That's a sticky situation. I'm going to say no on this because it is webbing.
Okay.
Because if you catch it or deflect it, it's going to stick.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. I like the idea, but gosh, I keep killing Elrin and Mulgar. Well, I'm just going to stand up here. Of course, I keep shaking the table.
So remind me, with me being restrained,
Uh-huh.
my action is gonna have to be to try and
Yes.
unstick myself, correct? Okay.
Correct.
Well, darn.
So with restrained, what you're looking at is your creature the creature's movement. Your movement becomes 0, and you can't benefit from any bonus to your speed. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and you have disadvantage, and you have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. So you don't have to, but you can spend an action to break free.
Okay, so if, and this is me just thinking because I wasn't planning on moving right now, if I chose to try and do Radiant Sunbolt,
Correct.
I could do it, it's just at disadvantage since it's a spell?
Correct, yes.
Or it's, okay,
Yes.
cool. Alright,
Yeah. All right. So
perfect.
this guy. Ooh. Mulgar,
Yes.
spitting at you. Does a 12 hit?
And it just barely hits.
Does it really?
Yeah, my AC is really low. I have a 12 AC.
Okay.
Dang.
I was really shocked by that.
And I'm pretty much naked, is what's happening with Mulgar. I don't get to do anything with my action right now because he's attacking me, right?
Mulgar, you are now covered in webbing.
Oh, that's just perfect.
That's okay, we're both covered in webbing if that helps.
I can't use my action to my held action to take it off or whatever.
No, you proclaimed your held action as attacking anybody that came near you.
Okay, gotcha.
All right, that brings us to these two guys back here. Ismark is going to put his arm out and get as close to an arena as possible and hold his action for any spiders that come near him. Top of the order, Enoch, you're up.
Let's start to attack again. I'm gonna try the same thing, goading attack.
Goading attack, okay.
Bear with me. Sorry. Alright. So let's see for this time. Alright, so it's 23 to hit.
That definitely hits.
Okay, so if you want to roll DC 14.
Nope, that's actually a 13.
Alright, and then he takes hold on, bear with me here. 11 damage.
11 damage, okay.
And if he tries to attack anybody else but me, he's at disadvantage.
Yes, okay. Very good.
Eight-legged freak, do this.
Elrin, you're up.
Right, so Elrin is going to go over and hop on the ledge that Ellentil's on and go up it a little bit.
You can make it right there.
Perfect. Right, so I'm going to carefully cast Burning Hands
Okay.
to aim the 15-foot cone on the two spiders and then back toward the web. Yep.
You can hit the first spider in the web if you do it that way. You're going to miss this spider over here. No matter what you do.
That's fine.
So if you go that way, I'll let you do a little bit of damage to that. Or I'll let you hit this part of the web.
Awesome.
Okay?
I just wanted it in that direction, like clarifying that's where I want it to be.
Okay.
Um,
You're not
So
going
it's
you're not hitting the Enoch. You're just hitting him and the web.
Thank you.
So it's an automatic hit on the web. So go ahead and roll the hit.
All right, it's a Dex 15.
15? Oh, it's Dex 15.
Mhm.
That's right. Holy crap, no, 10.
And
Ah,
you're taking
screw
13
that.
points of damage.
How much?
13.
13, good gracious. cleared out a great deal of the web through here. So far, your boy up here does not look good at all. But man, you really did some work on that web. All right, that brings us to Kaylin. You're up.
Okay. So, none of them are within reach of my short sword, correct? Without me having to break free. Okay. So, I'm going to use Radiant Sunbolt.
Okay.
And that would be at disadvantage 19 to hit.
Holy crap, yeah, okay. Which one?
And which one's the most damaged?
I'm gonna make you proclaim that. Which one before I tell you that?
I guess
Actually,
the
I'll let you
one
have
that.
this guy right here.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. I'm gonna do him.
Okay.
And that is 8 points of radiant damage.
Okay. You all see this sunbolt come out of where do you shoot it from?
My hand.
The sunbolt come out of Kaylin's hand and just slap through. It burns a hole in one side and bursts out of the other side as she kills this spider right there. And he falls over, smoking out of one side, out of both sides, and curls up. Just does that spider curl on its back and lays in the middle.
And before I end my turn, can I use a key point to do it one more time to the next one that's closest to me?
Yes.
All right. So.
At disadvantage.
Yeah, even with disadvantage, that's a 24 to hit.
What?
I got a 19 and a 17, and I have a +7.
Nice. Okay.
And that is 9 damage.
Jeez, okay. Another one comes out and hits this one, and you see one of its legs fly up in the air as this green ichor comes out of its stump, and it curls under. It's compensating, but it's missing a front leg now.
Okay.
All right,
And
nice.
then that's my
you're
turn.
up.
All right. Can I still get my Eldritch Blast past Elrin?
Yeah, I'm gonna let you go ahead.
Okay, then it is a 22 to hit
This guy right here, yep, that
Yeah.
definitely hits.
and 15 damage.
What? Good gosh.
I rolled max from Hex and a 9 and almost max on the Eldritch Blast itself.
Another icy blue blast of energy comes through and knocks off like most of the legs on this side of this spider. It squeals. You hear it scream, this ungodly noise, and kind of teeter and rock, but it catches itself on the web. Very good. Anything else?
Let me double check. I don't think I have any other bonus actions.
Okay.
Yeah, that's everything.
Mulgar, you're up.
Okay, I have a question. If I were to, since I'm immobilized, I guess, by the web, if I were to change size, like become a larger entity, that get rid of the web?
I tell you what, are you looking to change into bear?
I mean, there's a bunch of animals in my book, but maybe.
Well, okay. If you change into a bear,
Yeah.
I'll let you roll on your action a strength check at advantage.
That would take up my action for the whole turn?
Yes.
I'll just wait and use my action this turn just to take the webs off then. There's no point in...
You just want to do it without changing?
Yeah, there's no point in changing if I have to do the.
I mean, you would get advantage, but go ahead and roll your strength check.
Ronnie, I have high strength. What are you talking about? Never mind. I rolled an 11.
You actually, you pull and pull, but this stuff is just stretching and stinking, and you kind of, you feel like if you do anything else, you're going to tie yourself up even more.
That's fine.
Okay. So with that, he's going to hobble his. And he gets almost to you, but his reach is 5 feet, so he doesn't quite get to you, Enoch. But unfortunately, the one does get close to Kalen, and Kalen, he's going to bite at you. That's a dirty 20 to hit.
Yeah.
You take 8 piercing damage, 11 piercing damage.
Holy cow!
Yeah, he rolled max damage. And I also need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh gosh. Ha ha ha. That's a natural one.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
So what happens to me?
You take 19 poison damage as well.
Holy crap. Hey friends, I'm about dead. I just went from 42 hit points to 12.
Alright, and that is it for the spiders. Ismark and Irina. Irina starts screaming, Ismark, help them. And he's just holding her back, saying, no, I must protect you. And that brings us back to the top of the order. Ina, you're up.
Okay, so I'm going to use one more of my Battle Master dice for Rally, which gives someone 1d8 plus 3 temporary hit points, and that's going to be for Kalen.
Oh, nice.
Awesome.
7 temporary hit points.
Okay, thank you.
And then I guess I'm going to step towards the one attacking Kalen. Like, since the other guy's not within melee
He
range.
is not within melee, no.
Okay, so yeah, move, lateral, and attack.
Okay. Bye, Kalen.
Ah!
19 to hit.
It's a slippery slope.
Ronnie, I have an idea for how you might be able to prevent the sliding, but we can talk about that
Velcro.
after the game.
Yeah, I'm going to put some stuff on the bottom of it. Okay, go ahead and make your attack.
Yeah, 19 to hit
Definitely hits.
and 11 for damage.
Okay. He's not feeling good, that's for sure. Definitely hit him. You come out with your rapier and you poke it into the side. And you see that black ichor spurt out. He's not feeling good at all. Elentil, you're up. No, I'm sorry. I skipped a bunch of people. Elrin, you're up.
It's like, okay, if you want me to.
Was I attuned to?
Yes, you definitely attuned to it.
I thought I had it on my list, but I don't.
Short sword is 1d6 of damage.
Okay.
And it is
Plus one.
dex based.
Okay. So I want to do the thing that I said. I'm gonna take my cane and I'll pull it out, and I'm gonna I want to walk up the ramp thing, I guess, and I'm gonna put my cane onto the spider. And I'm gonna rub my thumb and whisper pierce, and then the sheath on my cane is gonna disappear and it's gonna expose a sword. And I'm going to just plunge the sword down into the spider if I can.
Love it. Love it.
That's so badass.
Do it. Roll that damage. Or roll that hit.
It's a hit, I forgot. My brain doesn't work.
That's Dex. If you're proficient with it.
Yeah, so it should be her dexterity modifier +2.
Plus 2.
Plus
Mhm.
3.
So I think it would be plus 5.
No, we don't go up to +3 for proficiency until 5th level.
Yeah, it's a plus 3 total to her roll. So
No, it's okay. It would be proficiency,
yeah, which
plus
is 2,
dex. What's
which
your
is
dex?
1.
1.
Plus the one from the sword, so it should be +4.
Plus 4.
Okay.
Okay.
It's 11.
11.
Does not hit, unfortunately. I'm sorry.
I stumble.
You're up, and it's squirming around, and you go to poke it or stab it with your sword, and you just miss. It's a squirmy little guy.
He's missing
Kaylin,
some-
you're up.
All right. So, well, how close is homeboy to me? Did he
Within
use
5 feet.
reach? He's within 5 feet?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Then I'm going to use my short sword.
Okay.
17 to hit.
Definitely hits. That's with disadvantage, right?
Correct.
Okay.
And that is going to be 11 damage.
You somehow wiggle your short sword out, and you get your one arm free while the rest of you is just kind of stuck, and you jam the sword right through the mandibles, like up underneath, right under what a spider's chin would be, and it comes out the top of his head. And you see him, all the eyes on his head just roll as it falls into the abyss below.
Fancy. And I mean, yeah, I think that's all I can do because I used my short sword to attack instead of Radiant Sunbolt, so I can't do my key point for that.
Ellen Till, you're up.
All right. I'm going to see the spider on the far side of the bridge fall off. I'm going to pretend that I didn't see Elrin somehow manage to miss. A Mulan quote comes to mind. 17 to hit.
Definitely hits.
11 damage from another Eldritch Blast.
Another ice bolt of energy comes through, and this time it takes off the head. You see mandibles fly as it doesn't even curl, it just slumps to the ground. And you see it pass on into another existence. I'm placing these back so I can take a picture.
Yeah.
But you are officially out.
Okay, now that we're out of initiative, I'm gonna turn on Ismark
Okay?
and just that the comment that I made several sessions ago, like I am like radiating cold.
Yeah.
Like I am if there's an inverse to seething, I am that. Like my blood's not boiling, it's chilled.
Oh, okay.
And I am just the fact that he hired us and then in a situation where Arena was in no immediate danger, refused to provide any support is not gonna fly.
And it says, you are correct. I did hide. Sorry, I forgot my microphone back there.
I still heard you.
He said, you are correct. I did hire you. But what I didn't do is hire you to insult my choices.
We're not going to do you any good if we die before we get there.
I realize that. I also realize that I won't do my sister any good if I'm dead. So, if sacrificing you to save my sister is what it takes, I'm sorry, my friend. If I can keep her out of danger, I will.
Can
She
I
wasn't
look
in
over?
any danger.
Can I look over and see what Arena is?
She's pissed.
Okay.
She is pissed. At that point, with this tension and Elentiel and Ismark almost coming to blows over this, we're going to end our session for the night.
You also need somebody to come help me get out of these stupid
I was about to
webs.
say, can y'all help me with the web?
I'm thinking
Yeah.
we're going to just assume that you all help cut each other out of the webs.
I have an idea that I want to try,
What's
and I
that?
don't know if it'll work. I want to try casting frostbite on the web to like freeze them.
Sure. That makes them brittle and they bust.
Yep.
Yep. All right. So we're going to call it for the night. And
So I'm
I'm
still
going to stop
down
streaming real
to
quick.
my. Okay.
and whoever's watching, I hope you have a good night. And we're out.